Hello friends, welcome to my channel She Says Crochet. In this tutorial we are going to see how to crochet a teddy bear. It is very easy. Please keep watching. Let's start working with the leg. So let's make a magic circle. For that, keep the yarn over your fingers, wrap around and make X here, and then insert the hook under the first loop and grab the second one. Slowly twist and hold this center point, leave the circle and catch this working yarn. Then take this thumb and hold your yarn with these two fingers, make a chain. So this chain is to secure the circle, and then now we are going to do 6 single crochet stitches inside this circle. Insert the hook into this circle, grab the yarn. You got 2 loops in the hook, yarn over, pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then let's pull this short yarn to close this circle. For the next round we are going to do 2 single crochet stitches into each chain. So into the first stitch let's do a single crochet, 1. Now let's keep the stitch marker here into the stitch, and then in the same stitch we are going to do 1 more single crochet. So in each stitch we are going to do 2 single crochet stitches. At the end of this round we'll be having 12 single crochet stitch. 1, 2, 3. No need to give tight tension, keep the fingers little loose while you crochet. And then into the last stitch also 2 single crochet stitches. Now we have here 12 single crochet stitches in this round 2. For the third round we are going to remove the stitch marker, 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and then into the second stitch 2 single crochets. So the sequence starts like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, then 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So in this round we have 18 single crochet stitches. If you are going to make a bigger teddy bear, you can increase the size. Here for the leg, the base I'm going to use here is 18 single crochet stitches. So if you want bigger size, you can increase the number of stitches here. When you increase, the size of the bear also will increase. For the next round we are going to repeat only the single crochet stitches for 10 rounds. Now we are in the third round. Till we reach 13th round we are going to continue single crochet stitches only. That means coming from here onwards, from here till we reach 10 rounds. We are going to do single crochet stitches only. We have here 18 single crochet stitches. Now we are going to do 10 more rounds with the single crochet stitches only. So in each round we will be having 18 single crochet stitches and the rows 10 more. Now we have made the leg here. We have to make one more piece, same like this. Now we are going to attach with the second leg. For that, what we will do now, we will do 6 single crochets, 6 chains. 1 2 3 4 5 6 chains, and we are going to slip stitch into this stitch. Last stitch of this leg, and then here we have 42 single crochet stitches along with this chain. So now we are going to do into the next stitch a single crochet, one, two, three, four, 5, 6. Into the 7th stitch 2 single crochets, again 6 single crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the 7th 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the stitch, first stitch, one single crochet, into the next stitch, one single crochet, into the next stitch 2 single crochets, 1, 2, again 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the 7th 2 single crochets, 1, 2, again 6 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the next stitch, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, next stitch we are going to do single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the next stitch, 2 single crochets, 1, 2. Now we have joined here the legs. Let's do the single crochet stitches. Before start doing, let's keep the marks stitch marker also here, and then now we are going to do single crochet stitch in each uh, chain. 1, we are going to do 10 more rounds of single crochet stitches, same like this. We'll continue. Friends, here we have finished 10 rounds of single crochet stitches. 10 more rounds we are going to do without any increase single crochet stitches. For the next round, let's start the decrease. In this round we have already 54 single crochet stitches. Now we are going to do 6 single crochet stitches, 7 single crochet stitches, and 8th one as a decrease stitch. So this is the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8th one as a decrease. Insert the hook into the first loop of the next stitch and into the second. There also we are going to insert into the first loop and then grab the yarn over, pull through 3. This is how we are going to continue in this round. 7 singles and 8th one as a decrease. At the end of this round we will be having 48 single crochet stitches. We got 48 single crochet stitches in this round. Now into the next round we are going to do singles only without any decrease. in the line. For the next round we are going to do 6 single crochet stitches and then to the 7th one decrease. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, into the 7th decrease. Insert the hook into the front loop of the first stitch and the second stitch. Wrap the yarn through this and then yarn over, pull through. We are going to continue with this sequence, 6 singles and 7th one is a decrease. At the end of this round we will be having 42 single crochet stitches. Now let's fold this nicely to differentiate the front and back portion. After that we are going to sew here the arm. So we have to find the exact centers on both sides, then we'll mark a stitch here, here, same on the other side also. In the exact point or the stitch we are going to mark with the stitch marker. There only we are going to sew the arms. Now let's start doing single crochet stitches into the next 4 chains. This is the first one. Let's mark here. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Into the 6th one we are going to do 6 decrease. 1, 2. Again 1, 2, 3, into the 4th. 3 stitches we have made here. Now this is the center of this part. Here we are going to sew the arm. For that we are going to take only 3 stitches from this round. So we have here the center one, the front and backward 2 stitches we will use to sew in this row. So now we have finished here 1, 2, 3 stitches. Into the next stitch, 4th one. When we do the 4th one, let's attach this is the last stitch of this arm. Let's attach this and we will do a single crochet along with this. This is the 4th one and 5th one also. Insert the hook into the 5th one and here into the next stitch and do a single crochet, and into the 6th one we are going to do a decrease. So insert the hook into the next stitch in front loop only, and here also into the next stitch, front loop, again into here, next stitch, and also front loop. Then we are going to yarn over and pull through. So we have used here 3 stitches to sew the arm. Then let's continue 6 single crochet stitches into the next 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then decrease, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, decrease, again 1, 2, 3. The fourth one is just before the center point, so let's attach the arm. This is the fourth one. Insert the hook into this and then into the last stitch of this. Okay, fourth one, let's do a single crochet. Now the fifth one, let's remove the stitch marker, insert, and here also into the second stitch, insert and do a single crochet. Now sixth one, it's a decrease, so insert the hook into this, here also, and then insert the hook into the first, back side also, yarn over and pull through. Then leave this arm and do the single crochet stitches into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the last stitch, decrease. That's the end of this row. For the next round, let's do 4 singles. This is the first stitch. Let's place a stitch marker. Two, 3, 4, into the 5th and 6th decrease. 1, 2, decrease, again 1, 2, 3, 4th one is here, 5th one we are going to do the decrease. Insert the hook into the first loop of the next stitch, insert the hook into the first loop of the next stitch, and here we'll choose the first stitch, first loop, and then into the second loop, here also to the second loop we are going to do a decrease. For the next round, one single crochet inside the hook here, and into the next stitch also one single crochet, now we have taken 1 2 3, one more single crochet into this next end, we will attach into the arm. This is the fourth one. Now slip stitch the degrees into the next stitch. For the next round we are going to do 4 singles. This is the first one. Let's place the stitch marker here, and then 3 more singles, 1 2 3, and into the next stitch decrease, insert the hook into the first loop and into the next stitch, first loop, yarn over and pull through. First sequence, this is the sequence which we are going to use. So into the next one single crochet, into the second single crochet, into the third, and then into the fourth one single crochet, fifth it's a decrease. So let's insert the hook into the next stitch, first yarn or the first loop, and here we will use the first loop of the stitch, which is just closer to this arm. Okay, this one, and then into the next stitch, and here this stitch, yarn over, pull through. Now we have used 2 stitches from this arm. We need to have 2 more stitches from the arm to sew in this to stitch in this round. So let's do single crochet into the next stitch and insert the hook into the next stitch and the arm also. One more stitch, insert the hook here. So we have used here 4 stitches from the arm. This is the second single crochet. Now let's do the third one, fourth one, then decrease. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the decrease. And into the next 4 stitch singles, 1, 2, 3, 3. Let's attach with the third stitch. Let's attach with the single crochet here, 3, and the fourth one into the next stitch. Fifth is a decrease stitch, so let's insert the hook into the first loop. First loop of this yarn also, and then into the second loop. Next is a decrease, so let's insert the hook into the first loop of the front one, and into the next here, into the next stitch in this round, the body part, and into the arm. Next is single crochet, 1 along with this, 1, 2, 3 and 4, then decrease. For the next round, let's do 3 singles, 1, 2, 3, into the fourth stitch, decrease. One, 2, 3, into the fourth decrease, insert a hook into the next stitch, and into the stitch. Into the second stitch, 2 that we will attach from here, 2, into the third stitch, that's the next stitch, 1 single crochet, we will attach the second one from the arm, into the next stitch, a decrease, insert the hook into the first loop and into the second loop and do a decrease. Now into the next stitch, one single crochet. Let's attach here one, into the second stitch 2, into the third stitch 3, next is a decrease stitch, one, 2. Now into the next stitch, one single crochet, so we have to take 2 from here, 3 from here, this side. So let's 1 2 3. Into the third stitch, a single crochet, into the next stitch we're going to do the single, this is the second one. Let's go to this second stitch and the arm also, into the third, one single crochet. Let's insert the hook into this, single crochet, and then decrease 1 2, into the next stitch 3 single crochet stitches, 1, let's attach here also, 2, and the 3, into the last stitch, decrease, insert the hook into this stitch and into the next, a decrease. For the next round, let's do the single crochet stitches in each stitch. So let's remove the stitch marker, For the next stitch, we will attach with the arm also. So into the first stitch and into the second stitch a single crochet, and then into the next stitch, and here into the next stitch. We are joining the arm. Then let's do stuffing also before we close this. Same like this, we will continue across this round. Now our body is ready. Let's keep this aside. Let's snip off the yarn.